Hey guys, happy Friday. This is Chris Atchison and my partner Kristen Wilkinson here from the Southwest Florida RE Group. And this week we are going to be looking at our analytical capabilities that we as a team have at our disposal to kind of share with you guys so that we can show you some of the metrics that we look at and the way that we analyze communities and cities and buys and sells for our clients. So the software that we're going to be looking at today, we have several different softwares that we use for investors, buyers, sellers, renters. But this software is called InfoSparks, and there's lots of really powerful different levels of analysis that you can do. In this case, we're looking at the Naples market, Ave Maria, Fort Myers, and Lehigh Acres. And what we're looking at here, these are the different metric options at the bottom. We're looking at the median close price, okay? So as you can see here, this is Lehigh Acres in green, this is Fort Myers, Ave Maria is in orange here, and this is the overall Naples market. And this is 2015, and this is today, right? So what we're seeing is the appreciation over time, over the last 5 years for each of these cities, right? And you can see that Naples, Fort Myers, and Lehigh have a really nice appreciation here. And that Ave Maria is kind of a little bit more stagnant and choppy, right? Obviously that could change in the future. It's a booming area right now, but these are kind of the metrics that we have at our disposal. And this is obviously a city level analysis. So now we can look at some individual communities too. This is very powerful software in that regard. You can drill into, this is Winding Cypress in the red, and this is Vasari, right? So Winding Cypress is a new construction community in South Naples. It's been around for about 5 years. They're close to completing that community out. And you can see that it has appreciated immensely, right? So when they started out in the third quarter of 2015, they were right at 300,000 for median price point closed. Now they're at 500,000, okay? That is a significant increase. And that's, obviously because for those of you that have bought in new construction communities, you know that the builder does price increases periodically, right? So that's why it's good to buy early in phase one in new construction if you're thinking about doing new construction. Now, Vasari is the total opposite of Winding Cypress. Vasari is a golf community with very high fees, right? So you can see here that they started out at about 310,000. And 5.5 years later, they are still at 510,000. They've had ups and downs, but that type of property does not appreciate well. Why? Because they have extremely high fees. And the buyer demand for a community that has extremely high fees and bundle golf is very low. So if you're looking for property appreciation capacity, a place like Vasari or Worthington or those bundle golf communities with $10,000 plus per year fees is not a good option. So,
all right. Now, on the flip side of that, we're going to look at 3 communities, non-HOA, single-family homes. So we've got in red, Willoughby Acres, we've got in orange, Oaks Estates, and green is Logan Woods. And what we're looking at here is the median sales price. So again, over here in 2015, you can see, obviously, Oaks Estates is multi-million-dollar community. Really popular. All of these are really popular, but Oaks Estates is the highest price point. You can see here they started in 2015 just above 400,000, and here we are today over 600,000. We've got in green Logan Woods and Willoughby Acres both started in 2015 at the $300,000 mark. And now today, Logan Woods were just over 520, and Willoughby Acres were about 393, 750. So you can see the appreciation there. If we go to the next slide, we're going to take a look at the shows per listing. So again, 2015, Oaks Estates is in orange, Willoughby Acres in red, Logan Woods in green. We've got 7 shows per listing for Oaks, about 6 for Willoughby, and 4.5, 5 we'll say for Logan Woods. And you can just see the pattern. Today Logan Woods we're just over 6. Willoughby we're about the same place, and then Oaks is, surprisingly to me, Oaks is right at 4. So now if we go to the next slide.
Oh yeah, real quick, I just wanted to mention, you can see that these are some of the metrics, and we're on shows per listing right now, but you can see the number of new listings, the percent of the closed price versus the list price, the price per square foot, dollar volume, the number of shows you need to get to pending. And you can do this for single family, you can do it for condos, you can do it for different price points, you can do it in different areas, you can do it for new construction versus resale. So super powerful software.
Absolutely. Here we've got days on market. We're looking at the average days on market. Again, as Chris is saying, we're looking at all price ranges, all property types, all bedrooms, all bathrooms. So again, average days on market. Oaks is in orange. We're, just below, maybe 80, 90 days on market. Oaks is now the highest at about, we'd say maybe 140 days on market. And then Logan Woods in green and Willoughby Acres in red. When we look at this right here, and even on the 2015 side, as we've mentioned in previous videos, the higher the price point, the longer days on market you're going to have. And that's simply because the sweet spot here for buyers, most everybody falls in that $300,000 to $500,000 price point. That's where most of our buyers are. So once you get up to $1 million, over $1 million, your days on market's going to go up, and that's evident right here. These are just, these are stats and data from our MLS, pulled directly from the MLS. So you can see Oaks is the highest, followed by Logan Woods, which is going to be, in the middle of Oaks and Willoughby, and then Willoughby is at the bottom. So again, very evident of exactly, where we are in the market. Let's take a look at the next slide. So this is a little snapshot of our website here. This is one of our listings. It's 3355 Hibiscus Ave. It's for sale for $649,000. Beautiful property. When you do go on our website, you can take a look at pictures. You can look at a lot more than what another website like Zillow or Realtor.com is going to show you. But we also have this little button up here. It says tour via video chat. So if you click it, it will come directly to one of our agents, and we will schedule a video chat showing for you, or a virtual showing. I've had several. They go really, really well. We make everything super easy for you guys. So if you are out of state, even if you're at home and you'd like to tour a property via video, Zoom, FaceTime, go ahead and click that button and we'd be happy to get that scheduled for you. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate the support. We appreciate all of your questions and comments that come to us through email. Please feel free to continue sending those, and we will help you and answer your questions as best we can. Thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you next week.